You're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson, episode 159. Hey there, you're listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast. My name is Angela Henderson, and on this show, we talk about improving your business, life, or both by having amazing and rich conversations with brilliant guests who will inspire you and who will give you tips and tricks to help you grow both in life and in business. Well, hey there, and welcome back to another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Ange, from Angela Henderson Consulting, where I'm an international award-winning business consultant and coach who has helped thousands of amazing women business owners get all the pieces in place to have consistent 4 and 5 figure months and then on to 6 and 7+ figure years without burning out in the process. Today is just a solo episode, just you and me hanging out. I have to be honest, I'm not 100% sure where this podcast is going to go. But it's a conversation I wanted to have because we're all a little lost. You see, a few weeks ago, I was binge watching the latest America's Got Talent episode, and I was absolutely moved by one of the singers on the show by the name of Jane. And when she sings, she goes by the name of Nightbirde. One of the judges asked if she sang recently, and she replied with, "Not recently." They continued on the conversation between the judges and herself, and it came out through that conversation that she was 30 years old and that she was going to sing an original song called It's Okay, a story of the last year of her life. She was asked if she's been working, and her response was no, she hasn't been working, but rather she's been dealing with cancer, and she confirmed that she currently has cancer in her lungs, spine, and liver. The judges went absolutely silent, not too sure what to say. And then she took the stage. She had me at the first note. It was powerful. She moved me. Tears streamed down my face. I was a sobbing mess. It was hand on heart, one of the most powerful performances I've ever seen. And I'll play you a snippet in just a minute. She finished and the crowd went crazy. And when the crowd started to calm down, there was a little bit of conversation, and she said this: "You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy." Wow, mic drop. You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. The song had all the feels. And then it got me thinking, as it does when you hear a song and you're moved and you're emotional, it got me thinking to you, listening to this podcast. It got me thinking about my clients. It got me thinking about how social media and so many other platforms paint this picture that all is okay, when in fact, it's not. In fact, many times we're all a little lost with business, a little lost with life, simply a little lost. This lostness can come out of nowhere sometimes. It can weigh heavy. It can feel lonely. So I wanted to have this conversation today on the podcast and let you know we're all a little lost. And to know you're not alone. You're not alone trying to figure out business, motherhood, relationships, and more. There are so many, me included, going through it. A month ago, I was in a space where I was at a loss. I've been working with a healer, doing hypnotherapy every week, and some other big changes that are happening. And I too have been a little lost, unpacking things, healing. But just as fast as the lostness can come, it can equally go. And I want you to know that we're all a little lost, and it's okay. You're right on time. Embrace the lost, explore the lost, and remember, you're not alone. Back to America's Got Talent, to Nightbirde, the amazing human being. She got the golden buzzer, and I'm waiting patiently to hear her next performance. Let me play a little snippet of her magic. And then when you're done listening to this podcast, sprint. And I mean sprint to Google, search her name, and just sit and listen to the song from start to finish, because it is absolutely magic. Here we go. I'll just pull it up now and play a little bit.
To California in the summertime, I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind. I was a stick of dynamite and it just was a matter of time. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright, it's alright.
That, my friends, is pure magic. I will link in the show notes the particular link if you can't find her on Google. Send me a DM on Instagram too, and I'm happy to send you it there. But the song, sit in it, embrace it, and know that I'm sending love and light your way. This is Ange from Angela Henderson Consulting. Have a beautiful day, my friend. Thanks for listening to the Business and Life Conversations podcast with Angela Henderson. www.angelahenderson.com.au